People, what's good? What's happening? What's going on? Yo, check it out. It's me, Brian B. Y'all getting tired of me yet? Y'all saw my ass Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We back in business, baby. Every day we getting everything going. Like we said, this year kicking off strong. We have 3 shows that we follow, and that is the Beeline Web Show Tuesday nights, 9 o'clock p.m. Gotta be there, getting straight to the point. Then, of course, you got Straight Through the Ropes Wrestle Talk, where we talking now wrestling, baby. So if you're a wrestling fan, definitely join the STR Nation and check us out because we talking a little bit of everything. New Japan, WWE, AEW, backyard wrestling, wrestling games, whatever you like, we talking because we the STR Nation in the building. And then you get the Thursday night, and you got the return of the ENT show. Let's go. But check it out, yo. We ain't doing the show off no more. Unfortunately, I ain't looking to have like a whole bunch of search for guests and stuff. If we come across guests, listen, we gonna have people on, of course. But we trying to get more into the entertainment side. We want to talk about entertainment news. We want to talk about entertainment, sports, movies, games, different things that you guys is interested in, and that's what we gonna do. And this is the new and returning the Beeline ENT show. So check it out. If you haven't already, please check us out over on YouTube. Make sure that you like, make sure that you share, make sure that you subscribe to the channel because we growing, man, and we want you guys to see. The entertainment show has been one of our most popular shows, man. If you guys know me and my boy Kyle in the building. But yeah, man, our show they've been gaining some numbers, and we really appreciate you guys liking the conversation. And we got a special returning guest with us tonight, and he talking with us too. Yo, it's gonna be a good night. I can't believe y'all all here. Make sure that you head on over to the Beeline Entertainment LLC.com. We are doing a little bit of construction on it right now, so it's just getting revamped a little bit. So maybe little problems getting into the website, but it's okay. We're going to get it back up. It's still running. It's where you can find all the shows, all the services, and everything that we offer. We got it for you right there. But without further ado, check it out. He on with me on pretty much all Thursdays, and we talking a whole bunch of stuff, man. Listen, last season we talked everything from aliens to video games. Me and Kyle was talking about we talking about the whole Nickelodeon Dan Schneider situation, whatever that shit was called, documentary that came out. Everybody, oh man, fucking kids need to stay home, man. But this boy, my man, his name is Kyle. Eric, what up, Kyle?
What's good, man?
Yeah, we back in business, bro. I feel good, man. I've been behind this mic twice this week already, and now I'm back, and I feel amazing.
You can't stay away from it, huh?
Listen, and this is right on the verge. I'm telling you, I was over here contemplating, leaving again. I was like, man, I got some stuff I got to do this year. I know I got to get it done, so I don't know if I got time for the Beeline no more. And I tried to quit, and I was like, nah, can't do it. Put that shit down, and I'm like, nope, I'm back. I'm an addict. Can't help it. But what's up, bro? I see the TMNT back there. What's going on with it,
man? Okay, so my girlfriend hooked me up with this blanket for Christmas. Okay. My girlfriend hooked me up with this blanket for Christmas. We're both she's a bit I'm a TMNT fan. She loves the OG cartoon, right?
Yes.
So she hooked me up with this. She hooked me up with this blanket for Christmas. You know what we did with this blanket? We wrapped ourselves up in this blanket like a burrito and just watched movies and just watched Christmas specials all day. She came over one day because originally we were trying to do something, but we were like, okay, let's have our own little holiday, right? So she comes over with this blanket to surprise me, and we just watch movies all day, wrapped up.
That's what's up. Man, that's the best time sometimes, right there, bro. It's the best times. That's awesome.
That's all you need. Sometimes
all you need, bro.
That is all you need.
You're right. Yo, I love Ninja Turtles, man. I'm a giant fucking Ninja Turtles fan. We're gonna talk about some stuff like that today too. Maybe listen, that's a good one. That's a good one to come back on. We got to get on some childhood favorites. I think we've done something like that in the past, but we maybe revisit it and stuff like that.
Oh, there's so much. There's so much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Speaking of so much, listen, we got usually it's me and Kyle up on here, right? But check it out, we got a returning guest. He's definitely no stranger to the Beeline Entertainment. He's been on plenty of shows, multiple years, and he's got his own company. He's coming back, brand new start. Yo, from the Who They Want Entertainment business, we got DJ Steady. Are you ready in the building? What up,
Let's
go. got it. I got it. Yes, let's go, bro. What's good? Oh shit going crazy now. Dad, what up, man? Welcome back to the mic, bro. What's going on, brother?
Man, it's been a minute. I'm telling you, it was that beeline energy. I told Kyle, I said, I need
Bro.
that beeline energy. I said, because bro get on there, and it's just something that Brian does at the beginning of that show. It's like, yeah, I need that to kind of warm them pipes up, get my carburetor right.
Yo, listen, man. Like I was just saying, but listen, even me, man. I had to kind of step back and reevaluate. It's one thing about this, we love it, right? Like me and you, Kyle, even like we've been doing this stuff for years, bro.
Yeah.
Have you realized, like, yo,
For
it's been
sure.
fucking almost 5 years that we've been doing this, and it's like that realization for people who are taking this seriously. This shit takes some dedication. There's a lot of stuff I don't do. I was just talking to my wife in the room before, and I was like, she was talking to her sisters. They have like a little group conversation they do like every day, and she was telling them, "Yeah, we don't got no friends. We're the only friends we got." And I was like, "Man, I got mad friends." And I was like, I never personally met none of them motherfuckers. We ain't never met each other in real life, but I talk to y'all motherfuckers more than I talk to anybody. So it's just crazy, bro. The relationships and the experiences we've built just sitting here behind this mic. It's crazy. It's really
Yeah,
crazy.
that says a
Yeah,
lot
bro.
about the internet when you use it in a positive way.
Oh man, what a powerful fucking statement that was right there, Kyle. Because it's true, man. You hear so much negative stuff. You hear so much now, especially about the AI, and what I mean, every 5 minutes you can't turn something on without somebody saying, "Oh, it's over for us all, and we're all doomed." Yeah,
It's the end of the
motherfucker.
world. We're all doomed.
They've said it a million times. We've watched a million movies about asteroids and different shit. And next thing you know, we just revamping some shit and making it new and making it our own. It is what it is, bro.
For
But
sure.
shout out to Boom. Shout out to Boom. What up, Boom in the building? Virtual friends
You
can be
dig?
the realest. Listen, bro, we don't got all them distractions. Nobody's trying to take each other's girl, and you know what I'm saying? Like we just talk shit. Just talk shit.
Man, it'd be like that sometimes. Like I got like one of my best friends in the whole world. He's got a bunch of friends from the UK because he streams. Shout out to Nabjita on Twitch.
Okay.
He streams regularly, and he tells me about how like the differences between the US and the UK. He's originally from here, but his UK friends will ask him stuff and he'll ask them stuff, and they'll be like learning from each other. It
Yeah.
can be an education, it can be an educational experience, because we're more open than we ever have been.
Yeah.
So
Very true.
yeah.
Very, very true, man. But Stead, go ahead, man. Let me give you the mic, bro. Like, where you been, what you been doing, and what you coming back to.
Man, I took that medical leave, man, had to get some things with my health together. It took it
Feel you
took
there.
it took a part of my mental. It was that moment where you go inside that turtle shell and you have to regroup, rebuild, re-strengthen. But God is good. I was like, you know what? I didn't have my pity party long enough. I didn't sat in the shadows long enough.
I
And
feel you.
I remember like right before, last year ended, you was going through the famed group chat that you had created and was like starting to let the inactive ones go. And I'm like, Lord, I hope I'm not on the chopping blocks.
Nah,
It's
man.
been a
Yeah,
minute.
yeah. We started mad shit together.
Been
I
a
couldn't
minute.
even do that. Yeah.
And I was hearing the rumors about Beeline don't want to do it no more. Beeline's doing it. I was like, bro, can't. I was like, one thing about it, bro's an energy feeder. Like you take it, you take a lot and you give a lot. I was like,
Um,
I finally got my finances back in a situation where I can move around a little better. I was like, okay, shit. If I got to start from ground zero just to get my foot back in the door, god damn it, I'm gonna start from ground zero.
Ain't nothing wrong
Who
with it.
They Won't will be back this February 2025. Steady is back.
There we
All
go, bro.
right.
Yeah, listen, bro. Congratulations. Glad that you were able to overcome all obstacles. It takes a lot, man. Just like we were just talking about. Shit ain't easy. Even though, for a lot of people, this is, that may be just kind of like a hobby. A lot of people aren't trying to take it as seriously as like, hey, listen, I'm trying to get paid. I'm trying to do this, trying to do that. Some people just like getting on here and talking. Even with just that, it's still work. It's
Yeah.
still if you want your shit to sound good, if you want shit to look good, it's
That's,
work, man. It's
yep.
work. So yeah, definitely glad to have you back, bro. Can't wait to see what you got coming for this new year. A lot going on. Boom in the chat. Fear mongering can flood the internet at times. but it fucks up things when real shit happens. True, but
So true.
we just overflowed with knowledge, and we can handle or understand it. But glad it shows out here that's done that. I don't know if I just can't read or I'm just reading shit wrong. Glad it shows out here that don't be on that at times. Yeah, I think I get what you're saying. Boom. I don't know if that kind of just got jumbled up a little bit, but yeah, man, definitely. There's a lot of you got to pay attention to the stuff you need to pay attention to, not the stuff that is just given to you, because a lot can just get sent to you. Oh man, this is happening. You can dwell on that shit, and it can completely kill any kind of adrenaline or motivation that you have going forward. Shit, my wife came home,
Right.
and like I said, I'm still kind of recovering from my little like damn, am I doing this shit? I'm trying to find like my balance. I'm trying to make sure I'm prioritizing what's important and what's not as important at this time in my life right now. But she just said one thing. She was like, yeah, we about to do this. I said, what? I said, how are we gonna do that? We ain't got no money for that shit right now. And she was like, nah, we gonna do it. This is a couple months from now. I said, a couple months from now? I got some time to prepare. That's my brain. Not right now. I got some time to prepare. All right, fuck it, we doing it. Now it's like the wheels is like just got revet. Now I'm up and I'm running. So it's like small shit, man, can completely change your whole perspective, bro. It's important. It's real important.
Very important.
Yeah, I'm glad to have you guys here, man. This is our first entertainment show back 2025, and we're gonna be doing plenty more. I want to also take this time to shout out, of course, the 11:30 podcast. Believe it or not, but we got season 4, I believe it is, of the Beyond 11:30 podcast going to be coming out on Thursdays. I think we're moving up a time slot so we can still do the entertainment show. So Thursday's gonna be double booking it. I'm gonna be doing the Beyond 11:30 with Dre on Wheels and Harley and Shondell. We have amazing time on there. It's kind of like therapy. We talk about a lot of different things, and then we're gonna jump right into the entertainment after that on the Beeline ENT. So definitely check it out, man. We working over here, and tonight we're gonna be talking about 2025. Yo, listen, guys, let's ask a question. Kyle, actually, I would like you to ask the question, bro. Kyle, you brought up a really good point to me that we were going to talk about movie theaters. Do you remember what you were saying?
Yeah.
Questions. People want the song.
I've been asking myself, and I've been talking to friends about it, so I had to bring it up with you. Are movie theaters on life support? Currently where we are right now, especially with streaming, it seems like things are coming out faster and faster, right? And even and especially when we were locked down for those almost 4 years during COVID, things just people weren't going to the theaters like that anymore, and they had to figure out a way. Like the entertainment business had to figure out a way to get these things out faster. It's like, oh, we got this stuff in the can, and then one day, shortly after we were told to stay indoors, something changed, and that was, I believe it was the Trolls movie, just got put out on the internet for like $25, $25 a pop on.
Yeah, internet, cable services, all of that. Yeah, they
cable service, and like everybody was scrambling. They're like, "What are you doing? Like, what are you doing? This is not the thing." And then Disney tried to be all greedy. It was like, "Hey, we got new movies out. We're gonna put it straight on Disney Plus, but it's gonna be like $30 a pop." And then the movie theaters were like, "But we need our cut. Where's our money?" But now I'm seeing less and less people go to theaters. Like occasionally you'll get those you'll get like a full theater if something's like really popping.
Big movie.
Yeah, like a really big movie. Like Marvel doesn't pull in the numbers it did 10 years ago, but it still has it still has pull. Disney,
sure,
they will bring out pull. Like big movies like Sonic had a huge week.
Deadpool versus Wolverine. Big movies like Wolverine,
that. That was the entirety of the last bit of the summer up until November, and it was very telling. And what got me really thinking was my homeboy told me about his nephews who went to go see Moana 2 recently, right? And that was doing well in the box office. They go with their mom, and they say it was cool, but they didn't really care for the theater experience. They did not care. They were like, we could watch it at home. Until they realized it's not available yet. And they're like,
Yeah.
what do you mean it's not on Disney Plus yet? They wanted it to be on Disney Plus day one. And they were like, what do you mean it's not up there, not up there yet?
Yeah, it's a real interesting
Frustrating.
argument. I want to get your perspective on it too, Steb, before I say something on it. Let me get to this comment real quick. Boom said, but I think we just overflow. I think we're just overflow with knowledge, and we can't handle or understand the knowledge. I definitely firmly believe. I've had plenty of conversations about just that.
That right there,
Yeah,
that part.
yeah, we got way too much knowledge, bro. We're way too much intelligent for our own good, and we still think we're stupid. But we have an unbelievable. I'm gonna keep reading this, but just to mention this shit just happened to me too. Being upstairs, I was watching a damn TikTok. I was kind of scrolling through TikTok because I was working on this episode while I was just kind of scrolling, just bullshitting. I saw something. I can't even remember what it was. Oh, it was a guy was doing a stupid cooking thing. He was just cooking some food and he was making something just quick, a kid thing at that. He had bought one of those the Tostitos cheese, nacho cheese that you get in a little jar.
Yeah,
I've been buying them motherfuckers for my whole life, right? And what I always do, and I love it, I always try to take a spoon, dish it all out, put it in a pot, put it in the microwave, whatever, and heat it up. That's what I always do. That's how I always did it. But there's always still a ton of cheese in the jar. I'm over here trying to shake it, and then, that motherfucker's cold. You can forget about it. That shit like glue. I saw this guy, 20 seconds maybe. He boiled a pot of hot water, put the jar in the thing of hot water, let it get nice and hot, and then he poured it all out. All the cheese gone. The fucking jar was clean in 20 seconds. Something that I was doing my entire life wrong, trying to find a method. I'm sitting on my computer. I'm barely working. My fingers scrolling, and I just learned something I'm going to do for the rest of my fucking life. That fast. I learned the skill
every day
with bare minimum work, bro. You understand? Like I'm saying,
Yeah.
Like literally, we have so much education, shit that we don't even acknowledge. Like I just learned something in 2 seconds. I'm not even focused. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that from now. Okay, feeding our motherfucking computer endlessly.
Yep.
So yeah, that's crazy. But I'm glad it shows out here that don't be on fear mongering. That's true. My bad. Typing all small. No, that's cool. yeah. Life hacks is crazy.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, bro. Yeah, for real. But yeah, but Stead, man, do you feel the same, bro? Like, are you somebody who still goes to theaters like when you can, or you just like, listen, I'm home.
Man, I'm telling you, I'm from that era of bootlegs. You catch the $5 man at the corner store era. Like, I've always been that guy. And as technology advanced and you get into streaming, even just having a smart TV. For me, I was the one that always had these little secret little websites, little something. So it's never been the whole thing. I think since I moved down here in Houston, Texas, like me and my friends started just doing it randomly when it was just something that the preview kind of caught your eye, and we just did it for that period. But then it slowed down when you realize, you get in the car after you watch the movie, and like, it was cool, it was good, it was worth getting out the house for. Like it was worth getting out the house for. You don't even talk about the movie anymore.
Yeah, that's true, and that is one of the things. Just like Boom just said, I thought I was going crazy when I was noticing that shit, bro. A lot of times I'm watching movies, bro, and they just not hitting me like how movies used to. I don't know if I've changed. I don't know if just the times have changed, or maybe it just seems like movies are they're too relying on telling a message instead of telling a story. I think that's one of the biggest things I've been getting from movies. Even big ones that I really want to see. Like I used to have movies like, man, I love that shit, man. I can't wait to see it. But now it's like, and people criticize me for this all the time, but Wolverine and Deadpool was pretty good. People be saying like it's because it was, I think the characters, it was something that we never seen before. It was good. It was good. But I just don't feel it wasn't Endgame good. It wasn't Infinity Wars good.
Nah.
I mean, am I tripping?
It lackluster. It was a lot of lackluster. Like even the action sequences wasn't even all,
kind of long, really bro. Cool. Mad talking.
what I with Deadpool and Wolverine, a lot of things that I had going for it was, number one, they let Ryan Reynolds be Ryan Reynolds. They let him do it.
Yeah, I
They let
love
him
that.
take take the wheel with this. The fourth wall jokes were plenty. I had a friend of mine who did not understand why there was so many fourth wall jokes. I'm like, dude, that is literally his thing. That is literally
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
he's not
He
the
was
only
on.
character to do it, but that is his thing. And then you had the cameos and the return of Hugh Jackman's Wolverine. So
Yeah.
you got all that. So you got all that hype, all that hype, all that, going for it. And then you have people who I saw. Okay, most ridiculous thing I would see on TikTok is parents who did not know what they were in for.
Yeah.
Mm.
They were like, "Don't take your kid. No, don't take your kids to see this movie unless they already know what
Yeah.
this is. This is not. Don't think terms superhero means for everybody.
Yeah. This ain't X-Men.
That's
This
your
ain't Spider-Man.
that's your problem. Like since Deadpool 1, I was hearing parents go, "Oh, this ain't for no, it's not for kids.
No.
It said it was
Nah, not
rated
for kids.
R. Do you
Yeah.
not see the TV rating? I mean the freaking movie ratings?
Yeah,
You know?
remember even when Blade came out,
Yep.
Blade came out and Blade, the one thing I do like that they gave Blade his props and acknowledged Blade is a Marvel movie. Blade may be like one of the first
Blade,
movies to start all of this Marvel shit. Everybody
Blade
credits Iron
was
Man.
Blade was like the first like very successful early comic book, like early comic book film that was taken seriously.
Rated R.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
it was big, man.
and
Amazing fucking movie. Blade, the first Blade.
the first
Do y'all
Blade.
remember how good that shit was, bro?
How
Yeah.
dark it was, and just
Man. Opening scene, they having the party, the bloodbath, girl blowing old boy, fucking sitting down. Blade was on fucking fire, bro.
Yeah.
And then when he came in the opening scene, and you saw them all start changing into vampires, and he just went in there and just took everybody ass the fuck
went
out.
ballistic. Yeah.
Bro, listen, Blade is one of the greatest fucking superhero movies of all time, in my opinion. But
Yeah.
I mean, it's just one of the things, like you guys said. Me, I'm a fucking fan of movie theaters. I've been a fan of movie theaters my whole life. Like I've told people on this show, my mother and father, shamelessly had me and my sister up in Don't Be a Menace in South Central. I think he was doing we
Classic.
was
Good
we
classic.
was like fucking third graders, bro, sitting in there watching that movie. You hear them, turn your heads, don't look. When they screwing this shit, bro. I've been in movie theaters my whole life, and for me, like you said, Kyle, the one lady, she said it was the experience she didn't enjoy. For me, it's the experience that I do enjoy, man. I like being out. It's nothing like watching a really good movie. Like I said, Endgame, the fucking scene when Thanos is on Thor and he's pushing the axe in the Thor, and then you see Mjolnir rise up, and then it hits Thanos, and then Cap catches it. When I tell you the energy that I jumped up with, and then the energy of the crowd, and you hearing certain shit like that, it adds so much to the experience.
Because you're
And
sharing it. You're
that's what I love about
you're
movie theaters, man.
you're sharing the experience. Like I've gone to a few specialty like films, right? And like, okay, so I'm an anime head.
Mm.
When where I live, there was not too many ways to get to see like a straight up anime film on on the big screen. And
Yeah.
then something about that, something changed. Now they still didn't promote it like a regular movie. Like that's one thing that I hated about it. They didn't promote it about. But when it came to like some big stuff, it was mostly Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z related. When I tell you that those screenings were different, being in a screening with a bunch of fans, some cosplayed as their favorite characters,
Yeah.
other ones just getting out their seat when they see their favorite character pop up on screen and then do something crazy. that is an experience, because we around here we didn't get that. So when it happened, it was like, okay, we have to go see this. We have to go see these on the big screen, and they were worth it. It was absolutely worth it. Then they took it away after the big theater that was over here. They shut down. But yeah, like, and that's another thing. Like theaters are losing money. Like a good majority of their sales is not from tickets; it's from concessions. People ain't buying food like that anymore.
I mean, but I think like Steph was saying, like he literally they gave you the option to stay home. They gave you the option to see what it's like to say, hey man, F that. I'm not going there and spending, $20 on a thing of popcorn and a soda. I'm not going to sit here and spend $6 on a box of candy. You know what I'm saying? Like I never do. I'll just tell you right now. The only thing I usually buy from the concession stand is I'll buy the popcorn. I want that hot buttery popcorn. But the soda and stuff like that, especially when I go with my kids, bro. Listen, my son, my daughter, she puts a backpack on. I'll have a fucking backpack on. We'll go on that bitch. Some hot dogs. We'll go to Walmart, grab them little made hot dogs. Boxes of candy, $1 boxes of candy, and we'll be in that bitch. We'll go see one movie, and then we'll get out that movie and see what's playing, and then we'll go in that motherfucker.
Oh, so you go theater hopping. Wow.
Oh yeah. Come on, bro. I'm not going in there, especially if I'm paying a ticket. I ain't gonna even lie. I go up in that bitch and I watch 3 or 4 movies. Guardians of the Galaxy was out and the Ninja Turtles was out. I watched both of them motherfuckers. Had the whole family watching them motherfuckers.
That's funny.
Yeah, man. But Boom said he didn't know about Deadpool either. He said he was over there watching it in the first scene. They smashing. They ain't even playing with it. But that movie theater, them pictures I saw, bro, it's just like that collection, man. You sit there, you go into a nice movie theater, got a big old screen, and you just sit there and the sound is good. I used to be scared in a movie theater when I was a little bit. Like when you see a big movie and the big sounds will come out. I was watching like
that
Volcano.
Sound is
very dramatic. The lights just go dark instantly.
Bro, yeah. Shit on myself.
Remember when THX used to be the thing? I think it was like THX, the little silver.
THX,
yeah.
That was terrifying.
But so the question is, do we think that theaters are going away? I'm gonna be honest with you. The same way we were just talking about how we kind of adapting and we doing different things, I kind of think that they're finding ways to do the same, bro. You have some of these theaters that like have the restaurants in them now. You have some of the theaters that are kind of just making it more comfortable. Some theaters are putting beds in them. Like you know what I feel like is really helping movie theaters, which is gonna sound crazy, but it's definitely true. Them fucking collective popcorn buckets.
The popcorn buckets.
Yes.
Those elaborate popcorn buckets.
It's beautiful. You saw the one theater had bring your own bucket and get popcorn, like whatever bucket you bring. People were bringing Home Depot buckets and buckets. People bringing the fucking.
That was a real marketing play.
I'm telling you, bro. No, them motherfuckers spent $2 million on popcorn that day. They had people was in there, bums in there with their hat. You know, listen, they was
trash bags. I'm talking about anything.
Everything.
Any popcorn in, you end up like fill her up.
But they had people walking through the door, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that's just the experience, yo. If you're a business owner, you ain't getting that traffic inside your thing, and then you walk in the door, you look around like, damn, I remember just the nostalgia part of it. I remember going to the movies. Let's have a date. You know what I'm saying? And then bam, it's popping again. But I think we're going to find a way. I think they're going to find a way. I think it may be different. And yeah, the fact that, a movie comes out in the theaters for a month and then it's on fucking streaming services immediately after that, it does make it a little harder. But like you said, bro, like there's definitely some movies, and we're about to talk about them, that, I'm still running to the theaters to go see. Not as many. There's some that I definitely would watch. And I'm like, I see it and I really want to see it. But I'm like, I don't want to see it enough. I can wait a month. And when it comes out, I'll watch it.
You gotta pick and choose. You
gotta pick and choose, yeah. Because some things you don't want to get the spoilers on either, because that's another big thing that we have to deal with now. If you don't go watch the movie or the show or whatever, and then you go on Facebook, you go on Instagram, and then motherfuckers posting about it, they're killing the experience for you. So that's another reason why you got to go a little faster than not. But Boom said, I heard the movie theater is the dirtiest place in the world. I don't know, man.
Look, I've had to clean. Okay, I worked at a movie theater.
Yeah.
I worked at a movie theater for a good year. Okay, he's right. They are, but this is also why I don't just let them clean after me because I've had to clean after people. It can sometimes be one of the nastiest places. True story, true story. One of my bosses that I had, that I worked for in a local theater over here some years ago, he had to kick a couple out because they were trying to get busy in the theater.
Ah, been there, done that. I've definitely been there and done that. I've done that a couple of times actually. Not all the way. Not all the way. The one time it was like it was just me and a girl, and it was like three times. Yeah, one time was just me and a girl's hand shit, and then one time I actually like fully had a girl like butt ass naked in the back of the theater. Yeah, it's fun, man. Gotta take risks in life. Fuck that.
Right, got low. He was at the top.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
all the way to the top.
Yeah.
That was crazy. Yep, spit on floors, bed bugs. Yeah.
Popcorn all over the place, spilled
like a damn
soda.
hotel room.
Yeah.
Ugh. Yeah, sticky. It's all sticky. There was a couple of really nasty theaters that I remember being in where you walk and your damn shoes is sticking to the damn floor. Ugh. That's horrible.
Especially when you went and got a brand new pair of kicks.
Yeah, that's like on a date because that's usually where you're going. Like that's another thing. Like the outdoor experience, just dinner in the movie is one of the easiest dates to go on, man. People, I don't like dinner in the movie because you can't talk. Shut the fuck up. That's one of the best things about it. You don't have to stand there for an hour of conversation. You got something that you can conversate over. You watching a good movie. Yeah, you like that shit was corny. Yeah, I didn't like it either. And now y'all connecting and shit. Like,
man, I know, I love it, especially when you happen to have somebody who likes a lot of the same movies. Not to say that we all have to like the same stuff, but it's like, oh, you want to see Transformers too? Okay, let's go.
That builds your interest right there. Like, damn, we got stuff in common and shit. I love dinner in the movie. That was one of my favorite dates. Going to a nice little restaurant or even just a little restaurant, whatever, Applebee's or whatever.
Yep.
You go see a movie afterwards. But good convo, man. I think they're gonna figure something out. I hope they do because it's still an experience. Me and my wife, we just talking about it. We want to go see a movie next month, for Valentine's Day. Just get out the house and drop the kids off and just chill our own selves. Can't pause to go get my reefer. Nah, you can't, bro. That's why you gotta get that. You gotta get that big motherfucker. You don't that damn big that motherfucker like this. Shit.
And make sure you go to the bathroom before and after. Just...
All right, but all right, y'all. We're gonna jump into let me plug my shit back in. We're gonna jump into the actual movies coming out this year. We actually got a lot, and I ain't gonna lie to you. This month, in the month of July, shit, I'm being in movie theaters like 3 times, I can't even lie. Let's go ahead and just kind of start from right there because there's a bunch. Guys, I didn't even announce, but tonight we also going to have a top 5. Top 5 is returning tonight, and we're going to be talking about our top 5 favorite childhood crushes, bro. The crush. Remember when you was watching TV and you were like, "Oh man, she beautiful. I want to marry her." We was like 7. We ain't know nothing about that life. Mm-hmm. But yo, we go have our top 5 favorite childhood crushes from me, from Kyle, as well as Stead. So get ready for that. That'll be later on in the show. Right now, listen. So there is some movies that I want to see out, man. And just to kick us off, one of the ones that I want to talk about first is, make sure I got it right. Bam! Listen, bro, I'm super excited for the reintroduction of James Gunn's Superman. Now I am not the biggest Superman fan. He's definitely a favorite, but I've struggled to enjoy all of Superman's movies, man, because it's just the depictions have been pretty good, but Batman's have been so good that it's outshined the shit out of Superman to me. And that's why I kind of feel like this, for some reason, I really feel like this is going to be fucking incredible. This comes out in July. I believe it's like July 11th. And it's around 2 other movies that's jumping out in July. Let's go ahead and round room it. Stead, you're the newest guest, man. How you feeling about Superman, bro? You think this is going to be any good this year?
Okay, right. When you're talking about Superman, like you say, the list can go on of so many portrayals along the test of time. But for James Gunn to kind of put his hands on it, I feel like it's gonna be really good. Like it's gonna be good. I feel like it got potential.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's gonna be because remember, man, I remember Guardians of the Galaxy. And I remember going into Guardians of the Galaxy, and I wasn't interested at all. I wasn't even like when I saw the trailers, I was just like, okay, whatever. I didn't really know too much about them. I didn't follow them in comics, so I didn't know too much about them. But when I saw it, and just the adaptation of the small things like the music, like him, at the opening scene, dancing,
Yeah.
what's the night?
Yeah,
And then immediately, bro, immediately, I was captivated. I was like, okay, what the fuck is this? Let me check this out. And it was entertaining as hell. The first people forget how good the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie was. That
oh,
movie was really good, man.
yep.
So I have a feeling that James Gunn is going to flip Superman on his head. Of course, introducing crypto, like that's something that we have not seen in any of the movies.
Yep.
It's that's got to add a kind of a heartfelt kind of moment. You kind of seen in the trailers a little bit. I'm super ready to see what they do. Kyle, how you feeling?
Personally, I'm curious. I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to it. To be honest, because while I liked the well, I can't even say, like, I ain't got nothing against Henry Cavill, but
He was the
when
best one to me.
like
I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't got nothing against Henry Cavill. He did his thing with Superman. It was just the last few depictions of Superman have been dark for no reason to me.
Mm,
And while I am all for exploring the fact that these are superheroes, they're basically gods to those who do not see them as anything, like they don't see them as like human beings or anything like that. I would rather go back to Boy Scout Superman for a while. So
yeah,
I'm hoping that this is what this is. You know what I'm saying? I'm really hoping that this is what this is. Plus, I hope it doesn't get like over saturated. Now, one thing I'm curious about, and it's kind of already started, is the fact that there will be no origin stories for
finally.
for those that we already know. Like you already know Superman. He's already been Superman / Clark Kent working at the at the Bugle. All that stuff is you know that's already been established. I like
Yeah,
that James Gunn came out and said, I'm not doing Batman origin stories. I'm not doing Superman origin stories. As far as other heroes, I don't know yet, but Batman and Superman, they already exist. People already know they exist.
yeah.
Cool. All right. Cool. Let's move on from that, because I'm sorry. I love Batman, but I don't need to see his parents get shot every
Shot
freaking
again.
movie. Like,
Absolutely.
you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I
absolutely.
already feel for him. I don't need to constantly, be
A-
reminded of
And it takes up the first 40 fucking minutes of the movie.
exactly.
And that's why it's like that's why I have hope with this Superman movie, because I think James Gunn, he had enough visual depictions of what not to do. Like, Batman versus Superman. Batman, just saying it. Batman, we got a Batman versus Superman movie, and it was a letdown. How crazy is that? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? After
Yeah.
seeing so much greatness in Marvel, not saying that they had, they definitely had some floppers too,
Yeah.
but Batman versus the two biggest names in like comic book history, like we got a live action depiction of even like because Ben Affleck's Batman. Don't get me twisted, a phenomenal Batman, but
I
it's
was a
just
doubter. I was a doubter at first
there was
until
no story, man. It was
you
no
know.
story for him.
Mm,
Yeah, so I don't know. I think this Superman movie is going to be incredible. I was actually a fan of Man of Steel. I didn't really, I didn't love it, but I still rewatch it every now and then. Another one that was just a little too long, and like you said, Kyle, I think it was just a little too dark. Like it's just like you're trying to have too much like drama depiction instead of action superhero movie. Like I'm not. That's how I felt about the Batman too, the Robert Pattinson. Just too much grit, man. It's just boring. The slow walking in the rain and the drama. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, bro. I'm not watching the Addams Family. I'm watching Batman. Damn it.
I mean, Batman can get pretty.
It was watching
anyway.
too many Michael Jackson videos back in the day. And
I'm
like, yeah,
telling
let's
you,
do this.
bro. Like, Kyle, I feel you. Like, Batman can definitely get, but if you're gonna give me a dark Batman, then give me a dark Batman, bro. I don't want a fucking drama Batman.
Soap opera. Half of it is a fucking soap opera. Before we even get,
bro.
I heard the Penguin show that they spun it off from is pretty good, though.
Hey, Beeline, listen, Kyle just said it. Watch list, straight up recommendation. Definitely go watch that Penguin. The Penguin on Max. Whoo, that shit was good, yo. That shit was, they told an amazing story on that shit. And they told the story. I'm a fan whenever the story can make you root for the bad guy and then not even really notice it, but you're like, damn, wait a minute, why am I rooting for this guy's fucking horrible? Like that, yo, I'm telling you, that's how you gonna feel. You're gonna be like, damn, what a it's really good. It's really good. Go check that out, man. But yeah, man, Superman is definitely a big one coming out this year. And we all in agreement. We all want to see it, at least check it out, see what it's gonna do.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
that's a theater film. I gotta go into the theaters to watch that.
That's one, and then check it out. I got another one for us. I'll be ready. Superheroes. We're gonna stick to the superheroes a little bit. This is another one, bro, that I'm almost, even though there's been so many depictions, and even though the first two Fantastic Four movies that came out, and I'm not counting the crazy one with the friggin' blocky figures and back in the 1992s or whatever.
Yeah,
I'm talking about the Jessica Alba and Chris Evans, Human Torch.
Yep.
I enjoyed that. I mean, I know it was very watered down. I know it's very comical. Dr. Doom was definitely watered down, literally.
Yeah.
And then that other Fantastic Four that came out with Michael B. Jordan. Oh man, maybe one of the worst fucking superhero movies I've ever watched in my life.
I didn't even waste my time on it. I remember watching. I remember like looking at the trailer, thinking that the trailers were okay, but I didn't care to go watch it.
Wow, that movie is one of the worst. This is the movie I'm gonna tell y'all. Oh, if you ain't see it, I'm gonna tell you. Spoiler alert. Ready? They're learning how to be the Fantastic Four in a damn base or camp or army thing.
Yep.
For the whole movie, these motherfuckers is just learning their powers for the whole movie until the last 5 minutes of the fucking movie, when I guess Dr. Doom just comes out of nowhere, and then they fight him for like 2 minutes. And then the movie's over. That's the fucking movie. No exaggeration. No exaggeration, yo. You can watch it on Disney Plus right now if you want to, if you don't believe me.
I still need to be watching when it was on Disney Plus. It was like,
bro, it was so bad, man. And because of that, it left a lot of bad taste in people's mouths. But now Marvel's got it back, and I have a feeling we're gonna get an unbelievable Fantastic Four movie, bro. Dr. Doom, Galactus, like this.
I'm just hoping they don't start with Doom. Don't start with Doom. Doom is not like I'm just hoping. Like, do not start. They got so many other villains. Don't start with Doom. Doom is supposed to be on the same level in my eyes. If you've read the comics or watched them and watched what he does, he's a Thanos level villain.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm
Doom
saying?
is big, man. Yeah,
Doom is a Thanos level villain. So let's just wait. Set him up, of course. Set him up.
Yeah.
For Doomsday, but still.
Yeah. Yeah, Doomsday is going to be phenomenal. I cannot wait for that. I'm actually kind of happy that shout out to what's his name, Jonathan Majors for fucking up or whatever he did, because in my opinion, I would much rather have Dr. Doom than fucking Krang the Conqueror. I'm sorry, Krang is a good character too, but not over Doom. Like Doom is like overdue.
I feel I think what it was is originally because if you've watched, you guys have seen Loki, right?
Right.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Like his and this would have been the first time we've ever seen Kang in a live action sense. You know what I'm saying? But then that thing happened, and then it turned out that that Marvel might have been quick on the draw to fire him until
Hey, they saw that. Did you see Ant-Man? Did you see Ant-Man? Yeah.
I did not see the
It
last.
didn't take much, my bro.
I did not. I did not see the last Ant-Man.
Yeah. That's probably why you saying it like that. Because when it came to Kang the Conqueror, a bunch of ants took him out. No, I'm not even fucking interested. Like, it was like a weakened version, but it's still, you feel me? Like, I don't know, bro. I think the best thing that could have happened, and I'm not trying to, glorify anybody's problems and shit, but
No.
I'm joking, of course, but I kind of mean it. Like, I'm glad that we were able to switch gears, and I think Doctor Doom is something. And like you said, Kyle, like if they play Doctor Doom is one of the most powerful fucking villains in all of comics, period. Like, just, incredibly smart, one of the dark arts, he's damn near on Doctor fucking Strange's level of sorcery. Yeah, Doctor Doom is unbelievable, man. So yeah,
And
we're getting Robert Downey Jr.
There you go. I was just gonna say, like, how what more do you need to ask for in there?
Yeah.
You got to explain this, because even though there are comics and in different universes where he is Doom or a version of Doom, I want to know why they made this decision. Because after that announcement, I was happy, and then I cooled off for a second. And I'm like, okay, so what's their game plan here?
Yeah. I mean, they've told a lot of story. They've told a lot of story as far as even including Deadpool and Wolverine. They've definitely introduced the different, the different dimensions and the different, planets or whatever, universes. And I'm hoping that, like you said, I'm hoping that the inclusion of having Robert Downey Jr., people are going to see him and they're like, wait a minute, that's Tony. And he's like, yeah, you think I'm Tony, but I'm not fucking Tony. I'm Doom. I'm Victor Von Doom. So I hope that they do tell it. I hope that it's like one of the moments where it's like, wait, we have to realize this isn't Tony. This isn't Iron Man we're dealing with. This is something completely different. I think that's what we're going to see in Fantastic Four. I don't know if it's going to be like a cut scene, because I heard Galactus is supposed to be like, he's not the main villain, but they're introducing him.
They're introducing him
as well as
because they are introducing Silver Surfer. So
that's right. They are introducing the girl version, which I'm not too familiar with.
I'm not all that familiar with it either, but that's a good thing.
Yeah, something different. Something different. I'm down. But hey, listen, we're all amped up with the conversation, so I'm guessing like we're gonna be excited to see the movie, man. It's the first time Marvel has had Fantastic Four since all the crazy depictions on with Fox and Sony or whoever had them.
Yeah.
But I'm running to see that. That's all. This is all July. It's so we got Superman and we got Fantastic Four in July. Also in July we have I believe the last one I wanted to go see is Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park's coming out with another one. I think it's called Rebirth, and it's like the 7th Jurassic Park. The last one, I definitely with that Fallen Kingdom. I just was not feeling that shit, yo. How'd y'all feel?
One thing I liked it was they brought Sam Neill back. I was like, okay, got to see some people from the original.
Yeah, that was like the only grace, right? Because the movie
itself. Then when you saw it, you was kind of then it lose luster because you're like, well, they're not doing nothing. Like, it
was kind of bland, man. Having to drive like Fast and the Furious with dinosaurs running at. I'm like,
then they make these fusion dinosaurs that don't do shit the entire movie. So bring back the Tyrannosaurus, you just be like, really? That's what I watched it for?
Yeah, at least before they were in a park and shit. Like, at least you knew their existence mattered. Like now it's just like, oh, they're just running around everywhere. Yeah, they're cool.
Don't worry about
like,
it. It's cool.
Like regular zoo animals.
They had
locusts
locusts and shit. Like, why is it a plague movie in the midst of it?
Bro, listen. You're saying it right.
It went out of control. When you had a good point, it was there, and you just. Why is it like 7 movies in one movie?
Yeah, bro.
Good freaking question. Way too many plots. Too many cooks in the kitchen.
Yeah. That's a really good point right there. That's how I felt about it too. They got this one coming out. I think they said this one's gonna have Scarlett Johansson and there's a couple other people, and it's supposed to be like a remaking. I don't know if I'll be in the theaters for it. I'll have to see the trailer to see how it's looking or what it's about. And I don't know. You also can't trust what you hear too much because some things could be full of crap. But I'm hoping that it is something where it's a little bit of a darker kind of take on the dinosaurs as well. So I don't know. We'll see, man. We got that to look forward to though. Here's something that we got news of. I didn't download any pictures of it, but how do you guys feel about the Wayans brothers getting a Scary Movie back? Did y'all hear about that?
Yo, I heard about it. And watching like Marlon Wayne's like interviews, and just seeing that the Wayne's brothers are just showing that they've never really lost it. Like
Nah, hell no.
they're still to this day putting people on. They're still coming out with with good projects. I'm watching Papa's House right now with Damien Wayans and his son.
Man.
Scary movie. Here's the thing: Scary Movies 1 and 2 were the best. They should have just stopped right then and there.
Nipped it in the bud.
Yeah,
it didn't need to go no further at that point.
They should have stopped right then and there. What I'm afraid of, because I'm seeing this happen. I'm seeing this happen a lot more. We're getting 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 installments of the same or more of the same franchise. You know,
especially when it's picked up on different writers and shit. Like, not even from the original people who made it. Yeah, like that's how a Scary Movie. Like, it wasn't even their product anymore. It was just, they take it and go crazy with whoever they sell the rights to or have the rights.
Even with the Wayans brothers coming back and and doing their thing, it's still a franchise. I feel like should have stopped after 2. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So you ain't interested in seeing what anything kind of.
I mean, I am interested. Interested, but am I interested enough to see it in theaters?
That's a good point.
I don't know. I do not know.
Yeah.
At this moment, I don't know.
Yeah, I think I kind of agree with you. I don't know if I'm not running for it. I think it's more the fact of I think it's like you said, it's more that nostalgia click. Because for us, like in our time period when Scary Movie came out, remember, bro, Scary Movie was crazy, especially to us because we were younger. This girl, having sex and this dude nuts his whole body out and she sticks to the wall and
made us leave the movie theater right when that happened. She let my brother see it. My brother wanted to see it, right? And it was like right the part where you're talking about immediately happens. And I was like, we're not staying in for the rest of this. We're gonna go. A little kid like, oh, you saw the dress and you saw the little barbed wire fence, and it was like, oh, what's gonna happen here? And mom was like, we gotta go. And we went to go see at that time, people, not to prolong it, but that's when Titan AE came out, like at the same time. And my mom made us leave, and she went to go pay for that, and was like, "We're gonna go see this movie."
Oh man,
that movie put me to sleep.
What, Titan AE?
Titan AE. While I never even watched. I remember animation, but that joint put me to sleep.
Man, Scary Movie did it. I'll tell you right now, the opening scene with Carmen Electra, and then remember also because. Just remember, that's coming off of Scream. Scream was incredible, and I Know What You Did Last Summer. Like, these are all big movies that they were, making the comedy, parody on. Yeah. So it was just like everything was solid with it, like you said. And then the second one came out, and
the second one came out and blew the first one out the water. I mean,
it was crazy good. Like
the jokes are out of pocket. Like the jokes were out of pocket. Like the freaking rolling up.
Strong hand.
Strong hand.
And that motherfucker was doing the wheelchair basketball and moving his basketball.
And and the girl trying to score with him, and she's like, "Oh, he's like, I can do this by myself." And
it was just a booty call.
It was just a booty call. In the freaking weed tree, rolling up Marlon into a giant joint.
That's right. That was a poltergeist thing. Damn, Scary Movie. Scary Movie is a damn cult classic, man. There's no doubt about it. Like, that was a time period. That was early 2000s. And that was right. That was like 2000, like literally.
That was 2000. That was the weather.
Yeah, damn. Bro, no wonder. Like you're saying, like, so if they come back with it, like if anybody can do it, like hopefully the Marlins do it. When we see it, like hopefully it's good. We've heard of White Chicks too. They were saying they were going to do a lot of different things, but they do have this one in production. So we're getting another Scary Movie. Yep. And that one I wanted to speak on real quick. And then this, man, and I don't know if anybody's excited, but I'm kind of excited because this is my shit right here. Gremlins. They're doing a brand new Gremlins movie. And To me, this is one of the ones that's overdue. Like I feel like
Yeah.
Gremlins was such a good movie in the 80s. Like, remember it's a Christmas movie. Like, Gremlins came out around Christmas, and just the theory with not the theory, but the lore with Gremlins, like, don't feed them after midnight, and the shit like that got passed down through movies as well. What, feed after midnight? It was like kind of like a Dorothy and not in Wonderland anymore, or Oz or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's like this movie to not be remade with the new type of technology that we have now, I feel like this is overdue. So I think this is going to be phenomenal, bro. How y'all feel about Gremlins 3?
And the last time I saw Gremlins was a quick cameo in Space Jam 2. I think.
That's right.
Yeah,
The new batch was already my favorite.
That shit was so good, bro. And when they were in the building, the office building in New York, man, that shit was good.
They are the originators of Fuck Around and Find Out.
I'm telling you, all the different ones, like, and then of course it was Warner Brothers, so you had like the Superman one, and they had so many depictions of like actors and actresses and stuff like that at the time. Gremlins was great, man. Gremlins was such a good fucking movie.
I gotta sit back and watch it again. I don't because I think when it came out, I was when it came out, I was obviously either too young or or whatever to understand. So I knew that it had status for being for being a great like 80s movie. Gremlins 1 and Gremlins 2. I think I saw a little bit of Gremlins 2 and then I changed the channel.
2 was really good.
Yeah, and now there's a prequel animated series that came out.
I saw that, yeah.
And yeah, it's got me curious. It's really got me curious.
Yeah, I think it's one of those movies
that Furbies came out around that time.
Bro, man. And I remember we had Furbies was a scary ass little toy, man.
I'm
telling you, bro.
Furbies.
Them shits will come and just start talking. My mother used to have hers right by our computer in her room. So I go in there and be on the computer out of nowhere. You're saying, Furby tired. I'm sitting here like, what the
Furby
fuck?
need to hush.
That's what
like 11 years old and shit. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Why are you talking
real quick?
to me? No. Oh no. And the craziest thing I saw somebody do with a Furby, I saw last year. They put it on top of a freaking robot dog, and they put the Furby's head on top of an AI like robot, just to be funny. Don't do that. That is not fun.
You got to create the end of time and shit or something.
It's not funny.
Shredder and Batman combined.
We worried about robots taking over. Yeah, it's gonna be robots with Furby heads. Just like
damn.
That's why I say Gremlins. You had to be there, man. It was an era that's unbelievable. Even now, because now the new, new age people get to catch up on it.
I'm telling you, bro. That's what I like. Yeah, that's what I'm. They're talking about doing Goonies as well, and the Goonies is another movie where it's like. Yeah, Goonies is like, it's another classic. And I remember watching the Goonies when I was young. I used to love the Goonies when I was younger. I don't watch it as much now. I probably should just recheck it out just to do it. But, seeing the big ass, slug or whatever his name was, Sloth, eating the baby Ruths and shit. It was just a weird movie, bro. Remember, like movies like that back in the day was PG, but it was like they was talking shit in that movie, like old person and shooting people.
The rating system back then
was ass back then.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. No wonder we all crazy now. No wonder we
bombs in PG-13 movies.
Yeah, bro. I'm telling you.
Beetlejuice dropped the F-bomb in PG, and there's so many sex jokes in freaking PG. Like we didn't have a handle on the ratings yet.
Nah, that's probably why we fucking crazy now. I'm telling you, our generation. That's probably why we can't like nothing. And I'm telling you, we experienced too much, bro. We were stimulated early. Like we knew it was coming. We saw that shit early.
Yeah, but, I mean, so my parents are Gen X, right?
Yeah.
And my parents are Gen X. I'm a millennial, so I watched a lot of stuff that they grew up on.
Yeah.
Right. Like a lot of it, and that's the thing. Like nostalgia for us also comes from our parents' generation, and also before that. Like the violence level in old school Looney Tunes, Tom and Jerry, freaking Popeye. It was just we just love seeing people. Three Stooges. We just
Yeah.
love seeing people get hurt for the sake of it. Now it's like, oh, we can't do that anymore. And I understand that because some things were nuts, but it was just an era that cannot be repeated.
Yeah, but you want to know something? Talking about it and thinking about it now kids just get on xvideos.com and just watch whatever the fuck they want now, and Twitter and.
Yep.
So it's like we were better off. At least we just had that. Like, now, they over there at their fingertips. If they Grand Theft Auto, and like you said, we couldn't even go and buy a damn Deadpool movie or whatever. And they watching superhero movies with sex scenes in them. So hey, listen, I guess everybody's fucked up.
and their own
join the club.
Way, yes,
there you go.
In their own way, everybody is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we all wild, man. But yeah, bro, it's a bunch of movies. Like, definitely next month, this may be the only one that I might go to the theaters to see. And it's not because I'm super, super like excited, like I can't wait. It's more just like it's coming out. And it's like, Falcon, being, the new Captain America, I believe it's called Brave and the Bold. Yeah. Believe it or not, one of the biggest reasons I want to see this movie is I want to see Red Hulk. I want to see General Ross finally turn into Hulk. I want to see his action. I want to see how Falcon fights him. I'm also kind of pissed that we're getting a Red Hulk, but we're not getting the Green Hulk to fight the Red Hulk.
It's gonna be it is very that is very interesting. I think they kind of did themselves a disservice by giving us the Red Hulk in the trailer. Maybe because people would already guess that he was going to be in it, but that first trailer that came out, we already like you see him already. Like that was supposed to be the hook for the trailer, I guess. But you could have saved it for the movie.
I mean, he looks really good. I mean, the depiction looks real good. Especially having Harrison Ford come in and do it. That's phenomenal, bro. Harrison Ford is one of the greats of our time. But yeah, man. I mean, I think I'm gonna be probably heading to the theaters. That's gonna be a date night for me and the wife, and to go watch that and just to see it. I don't have big hopes for it. I'm not gonna lie to you. Marvel has kind of been a super letdown. Like they had the Thunderbolts trailer come out today, and
it was like,
it's not really. I mean, until Doomsday and Fantastic Four and shit starts hitting, I don't know. I'm just not really. I ain't really into it like that, man. There's not too many, but we do have a lot to look forward to, man. If you guys want a little calendar, I kind of found one online. A lot of stuff coming out, even though I'm just kind of naming ones that I want to see. You got Disney Snow White, kind of controversial. That's another thing about it. Everybody's got bullshit surrounding stuff.
Okay, out of these two that we haven't, we haven't mentioned already, because most of these are already based off of nostalgic properties. Like get Minecraft out of here. Get that all the way out of here.
I don't fuck with Minecraft, so I can't even speak for it.
Get that fever dream looking. No, that should not be in live action. But I'm excited. I'm excited to see Elio, because that was announced almost 3 years ago.
That's right.
And that is a Pixar, and that's Pixar in its true form. Pixar doing all these sequels and all this stuff. I'm here for it, but I'm not all that excited by it. This is something different. I'm all for different. But I also got to give a shout out to Karate Kid Legends.
Yes, I had that queued up here too. That was another one, especially, Beeline, we haven't talked about it, but of course, man, if y'all watched, we about to get ready to get the rest of it. But last season of Karate Kid, Cobra Kai. Woo, man. Literally my favorite show, bro. My favorite fucking show of all time. It was Martin and Fresh Prince for a long time, right? Cobra Kai is officially my favorite show of all time. I mean, I just love the story. I love the lore. And then now seeing the movie looks like it's going to be phenomenal, bro. And kind of, if you have watched Cobra Kai, like you see what Daniel's, Ralph Macchio, what he's going through right now is supposed to be leading up to the movie, because the movie is supposed to be like, I think they said like a couple months after the events that happened in Cobra Kai. So I'm really excited to see what they do, man. To come back, bring us 70s. The first Karate Kid came out in I think it was 79. if I'm not mistaken, or maybe it was like 81
I
or
think it was
something.
like early 80s.
Yeah, 81 or something like that. But bring something that close to the 70s and bring it back and reformat it so you have all the characters come back damn near, besides the ones who passed away and stuff. Almost every fucking character, even the little girl in Karate 2 that was stuck in the thing that
Now
Daniel
I love that.
got.
Yo, I
Come
love that part.
on, bro, that shit is
Before last.
phenomenal.
Like, remember you saved my life, and then and I'm like, okay, that right there was cool, and she actually had a part. Man. That was awesome. But then the most recent one they brought back, that one lackey guy that was in number one. Like, okay, that was a stretch. Y'all just want to bring people back. To bring people back, that was a stretch. Did he really need a flashback moment for that? Really?
But the third one with, like, you know, the thing I liked about Cobra Kai the most is, you know, when the series starts getting to like the 4th and 5th seasons, they start getting corny. Like, you start reaching for like you just said, Kyle, you start really reaching for shit. Yeah. But every single season has been like, damn, I can't wait to see what the fuck happens. Like, it's been a build, bro. And it's like, having the 6th season, the last season, I was wondering, like, okay, they fought everybody, but then people come back, and I didn't know people were gonna come back. That came back, and then you got the new dude that's in there, fucking Liu Kang from the Mortal Kombat movie, and I'm like, bruh, these motherfucking the heat bad. Like, damn, we're gonna see who fighting him, and then you got him and Johnny fight. I'm like, bruh, this shit, bro. Listen,
it grabs you every right. It grabs you every
Cobra Kai is fucking one of the greatest shows, in my opinion. One of the greatest fucking shows of all time, yo. There's no
or at least a good show that Netflix hasn't gotten rid of. Like,
bro, unfucking believable, yo. I love that damn show. Yo, the whole, if y'all haven't watched that damn 6th season, when they're in the grand tournament, they finally made it. They get to that scene where everybody, the fucking host of the damn thing, everybody throwing
they
down.
comatose.
Come on, bro. I'm saying, like, there's some of the best fight. Yo, when fucking Johnny fought Silva in the like the 5th season, bro. Come on, man. That shit is so good, man. That shit is so good, bro.
And they stick to the true form of karate. Like, it, you know what I'm saying? It ain't so unbelievable to where you're like, ain't no way that move was like it gives you some hit comeback and be like, damn.
Some stuff you can tell they're making up on the fly, but you know, it's all about the spectacle. It's all about nostalgia. It's it's all about seeing these characters again. Even though
Bill, kick ass.
Yeah, but my only real gripe with the show is how behind the times Johnny is. I'm sorry.
That's his character, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the fun. But look, Kyle, this is what I'm talking about, storytelling. Remember, he basically got taken out at a high point in the Karate Kid, the first fucking movie that they told this whole story from. The first movie, he was the guy, he was on cloud. He was the best in the fucking business. We didn't know about his backstory. We didn't know about his life. And then he got beat. He was the bully fighting the damn the victim or whatever.
Yeah.
Then the victim beat him, and then at that point, that's why at the very first episode of Cobra Kai, they show him on the ground. He's like, damn. And then he got stuck there. He is failure at life. He was a failure at everything because that kick changed his life.
And I kind of I blame his master for that. There was a lot of things that when they gave him his backstory about his parent, his upbringing, and then what happened with his with his master and all that stuff. I'm like, okay, no wonder you kind of stuck to that one moment because there was nothing else you had. Like, everything else, you had to pretend to be the cool guy, and then here comes the underdog. Which if you look at when you look at both of them, they can both act like jackasses, like straight up jackasses.
That's the principle of the story flip, though, because they made you feel like, wait a minute, I was watching the Karate Kid and Johnny Lawrence was the bad guy, but now you flipping it on me saying that Danny was the bad, and it makes sense. That's like fucking WWE shit, bro. That's wrestling shit right there.
That's the heel turn.
That's WWE shit right there, for real. But I mean, it's just, I mean, for who likes it, to me, I mean, that's literally my favorite fucking television show now. And I
So
watch a lot of
I
shit.
got a question.
Yeah.
We gonna talk about it when it's all over. Like
Yeah.
when the show is done, are you gonna dedicate some time to it?
Oh yeah. We're definitely going to do it. I mean, February, I believe it's February 13th. The final 6 episodes are coming out. And yeah, we're definitely going to talk about Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai and Stranger Things are probably 2 of my favorite shows that have came off of Netflix. Netflix definitely has some bangers, but yeah, Cobra Kai and Stranger Things, man, are phenomenal shows in my opinion, bro. They're just originality, even if it's like originality from something that was brought from the past with Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
That's a whole story told from a movie, bro. A series of movies, but a movie just and ran 6 seasons strong.
Yeah.
Incredible.
And started on YouTube.
Yeah, started on YouTube. They said this shit too good for this. Yeah, fuck that. Put it somewhere else.
Bring that to reality.
All right, guys.
Too, though. They probably keep that shit.
Yeah, for real. All right, that was good. That was good, man. Yeah. So, guys, as you guys can see, there's definitely a lot of movies. Yo, get into the theaters, save the theaters, man, because we still need the movie theaters, bro. We grew up in movie theaters, but I definitely understand the people who are like, man, I can sit home and enjoy a movie. I'll just wait a month and see what I want to see. I'm also looking forward to, of course, you said Mortal Kombat before. Mortal Kombat 2 is coming out in October. You got something I'm looking forward to. 28 years later. That's my shit right there. 28.
Oh, yeah, you were a 28 Days fan. Yeah.
28 Days Later was ass to me. I wasn't feeling it, but 28 weeks later, that shit was crazy, man. One of the craziest zombie depictions, them fast running mutated when they change and get the drop of the blood in their eye and they start shaking. Man, listen, them motherfuckers was wild, yo. One of the best opening scenes, 28 weeks later, yo. If y'all haven't watched that, go check that shit out. That's amazing. But yeah, man, great shit. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap up. We've been back on. Y'all feels good to be back on an entertainment show. People have been into this fucking show too. Thank you guys so much for watching, man. We're gonna be back every Thursday talking more stuff. Like I said, next week maybe we'll put something together. Kyle, like we said, even instead, more than anytime you want to jump in, please. It's been fun having you, bro. We want to jump into maybe something like we said, like fandom shit, like because Ninja Turtles, man, that is my shit. Like we started off talking about that today. But right now we going to jump into the top 5, baby. So we got today, like we said, let me go ahead and make a banner for it too. We got top 5 childhood crushes. Now this is coming from like TV, movies, entertainment. You got that, person that you saw when you was young. Yeah, the person you see now. Like, damn. For me, it's Bailey right now. Bailey in WWE. That's been my baby for a while. But we're gonna talk about the first, man. So we're gonna do like we always do. We're gonna go from 5 and count all the way to 1. So let's see who wants to kickstart it. I know we're gonna match. We're gonna have some that's probably matching on our list and stuff like that. And I got a couple of picks queued. But Kyle, let's jump with Kyle.
I'm going up. I'm going off the top of it. I'm going off the top of the head.
Off top of the dome?
Because I got that message late.
Okay.
But, yeah, so in no particular order in my growing up, and I've said this before, one of my crushes in entertainment was Chili from TLC.
Ooh, okay.
That was one of my first crushes, growing up and watching their music videos. Now understanding their lyrics, I'm like,
yeah. A little wild, right?
Wild.
Wild creep.
Yeah, just creeping on the down. Hold up. Wait a minute.
Wow.
Still absolutely love the song. Absolutely love the songs though.
Yeah, man. I was a big fan of TLC. TLC was one of the first girl groups. Actually, they're my favorite girl group of all time. But one of the first ones that I heard of, Waterfalls, one of the ones that like really got me into TLC. And I heard Waterfalls, and I started, remember how big that song was in the early 90s, man? That shit was giant, bro.
And then you learn about what they're talking about, and it's like, okay, they are incredibly conscious. They're not just talking about, they're not just talking about sex for the sake of talking about sex. No, they're everything that they had some sort of message. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, very true. An amazing writer, Babyface, writing a lot of this shit.
Yep.
Babyface, man, Babyface was. If y'all remember Babyface, R&B artist Babyface, listen,
I was
Babyface
a fan
wrote
of his too.
so many people in the earlys, man. Even probably now, still probably still writing people all over. But
Yep.
amazing talent. Stead, go ahead and give us one of your childhood crushes, man. We need 5. So think of 5 women that you was like, damn, man, I love this fucking girl. I'll be right back.
The
I'm
kick
gonna just gonna tell the people I gotta take a piss real quick. I'll be right back.
say less. To kick mine off, I'm going to go with Aisha from the Power Rangers, the first black yellow Power Ranger. Aisha was that Karen Ashley. Yeah, Mighty
You
Morphin
see
Power
that
Rangers, the movie.
she has aged gracefully.
You hear
Like
me?
black don't crack.
At all,
Matter of
bro.
fact,
Like when she
all of them
came
really
in,
have. You're like all of them really have aged gracefully. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
yeah, I can honestly even rest in peace, Jason David Frank, even before he passed.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah,
And
that Karen Ashley when she came in
yeah,
as Aisha, the Yellow Power Ranger, it was like, yeah,
man. I hear you. I got who else is on my I keep forgetting her actual name, but I'm just gonna say it. Everybody's gonna know. Topanga from Boy Meets World
okay.
is definitely on my list as a I gotta put her up there.
Who I miss?
Okay.
Who I miss? Who you said, Stead?
I said Aisha from the Power Rangers. When Aisha came in as the first black Yellow Ranger.
Yellow Ranger. Yes, yeah, that's a good one too. Yeah, Aisha was fine. And she was cute, like just like cute.
She still
You
is.
know, yeah, she still is really pretty, and she does a lot of podcasting, and she does a lot of
Yep.
like around the circuit. She goes a lot of conventions. So
Yep.
shout out to her. Would love to get her on the show someday. But
But that'd be dope.
yeah, I was a fan. I was a fan of her too. I had the also I never knew this before, but the Yellow Ranger, the original one,
Yeah.
Trini, who passed away. I didn't know she was in The Crow, man. And she was
Oh.
the girl from The Crow.
Yeah.
And damn,
Oh.
when I went back and watched that, I was like, damn, Trini's sexy as shit. I didn't know that was her.
Mm.
But yeah. All right. So we got Aisha so far. We got Chili. All right, my first. I'm gonna put her at number 5. But this is definitely one that I was in love with as a kid, bro. And that's friggin' Jennifer Love Hewitt, man. That was my girl, bro.
Aw.
The 90s
Yeah.
little sweetheart, little teen sweetheart chick or whatever.
Mhm.
Woo! It was just something about it, bro. And the one movie that really, besides, there was a movie called House Arrest. I don't know if you guys remember that. It
Mm.
was like a group of kids that his parents was getting divorced, so he had locked them into a basement. And he was basically like, he locked them in, tricked them to get locked into a basement, and was like, yeah, y'all work out your problems. I'm not letting you out until you work out your problems. So then he went to school, and some kids found out that they did it. So they brought their parents too and locked their parents in the basement until they worked their problems out. But of course,
Yeah.
all the parents are all locked up. So the kids is all running the house and having fun together, and just a good like old school 90s movie.
Oh
But
boy.
yeah, man, I saw Jennifer Love Hewitt in there, and I was like, damn. Always had them knockers on her and cute little attitude, and I was like, yeah, that's my baby right there. So
Hmm.
shout out to Jennifer Love. She's still cute. She over there on the 911 show on Fox now.
Ah,
Right.
Still doing her thing. Yeah. All right, let's round it up. All right, Kyle, we got you. Number 4, bro. What you got? One more.
Topanga.
Woo! Listen, bro. Topanga's fucking heart rocking now.
I
Topanga.
mean,
Listen, I already had her queued up. You already know I have fun. I definitely already had Topanga on, but Topanga is definitely on my list.
yep.
What you liked about it, Kyle?
Man, look, like when I was growing up and watching Boy Meets World, I looked at it like, would I hang out with them, or would they want to hang out with me? That's the thing. And then later on I realized how much of a nerd I was and how much of one that she was early on. And then they changed up her character, made her character a bit more mature. Like she was always hot to me. You know what I'm saying? She was always hot to me. But to me, it was always also she was very intelligent. And to me, that's a big turn on. So yeah, everybody else was like, "Yo, she looks hot. She got this, she got that." I'm like, "Yeah, you're right too." But she was very, she was very, very smart coming up. So
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
got to,
she
so
was.
I got to give it up to that. Until until this day, she's still very cute. And
Yeah.
I heard that like right now, I think she had she had her battle with cancer
Breast
recently.
cancer. Yeah.
So yeah, so right now it seems like she's doing better.
Yeah. Shout out to Danielle Fishel. Yeah,
Thank you,
definitely
Daniel Fisher.
a lot of people's childhood crushes. If you were 90s kid from Boy Meets World, like you said, Kyle, she was young, and she was like the little weirdo girl that sat in front of Corey, and did like the spiritual stuff or whatever.
She was the hippie of the group.
She was the
hippie of the group.
Yeah, but then in later seasons came and she started growing up a little bit, and everybody started looking and was like, "Damn, Topanga over here."
Up on that.
Remember that one?
Stick up on motherfucker.
Remember that one scene where they gave her that makeover, and Sean had to hold himself back. He's like, "She's my best friend's girl. She's my best friend's girl."
That was when she grew the boobs and she got a haircut, and it was like, yeah, that's it. But yeah, Topanga's on my list too. I think Topanga's probably that's the number 4 spot for me, for sure. So Topanga's there. What you got? Steb?
I'm a curveball, y'all. I'm going with Saved by the Bell. I'm going with Lisa Voorhees.
Ooh, yep. Yes. Yeah, Lisa Turtle. Lisa Turtle was her
Lisa
Saved by the Bell name.
Her real name.
Voorhees is that's her real name. Yo, crazy fact. I just found out. Now maybe it's bullshit, but I just read it not too long ago. Do you know that Zach Morris, the dude who played Zach Morris, he dated Tiffany Amber Thiessen, Kelly Kapowski, who usually most people say is one of their favorites. He dated Jesse Spano, whatever, I forgot her, Elizabeth Berkley, who played Jesse on Saved by the Bell. But he dated them for short periods of time. You know who he dated for like 3 years? Fucking Lisa Turtle. Nobody knew that. Ain't nobody. I never would have guessed that shit. He dated Lisa for like 3 years. Bro, he's fucking like Spanish or something. He's not even white.
I thought he was. It turns out he was Asian or something.
Yeah, he's Asian. Yeah, he's something of that descent. He's not like, or he's mixed, but he's got like
But no one knew because they had him they had him with the blonde hair looking like no
surfer boy.
I just found this out last year.
Me too. I just found this shit out like not that long ago. But yeah, Lisa was hot. What you liked about it, bro?
Just she was the snooty one. She was that one. Like that attitude was something else. She had that nerd boy into her, and she's just like, "Ugh, you're not the one." And then when Screech finally got his shot with her, it turned him up.
Listen, bro, Screech was a dork too. He was about the dorkiest you can get. But yeah, Lisa was pretty hot. And then you saw her later in like other movies. I forgot her real name, but when she was in How High, man, she was sexy as hell. When she was Method Man's girl, yeah, man, she was sexy as shit in that movie. But yeah, Lisa Turtle. All right, let's round it up. All right, so we back to me. So I did say before, my number 4 was definitely Topanga. Damn, Topanga fine. I always liked Topanga. Especially as she started growing up, I was like, damn. And for me, listen, I'm a breast man, so when I start seeing them tiggle biddies get biddying, I'm like, all right, I'm in it to win it. So speaking of tiggle biddies getting biddying, night baby. Damn, son walked in right there here to hear the convo. I'm also, on top of everything, my number 3, I'm also a wrestling fan. So number 3, listen, I had to think about this one for a little bit because there's been a lot of little crushes I had on wrestlers, but ain't nothing more than this woman right here, Trish Stratus, baby. And yeah, I think all dudes who watch wrestling at some point had a thing for Trish Stratus, because Trish was fucking fine, man. And then remember, everybody know when they became a man, because we was around 13, if you like, my age. And Trish was over there. They were going up TNA. Tess and Albert was fighting the Dudley Boys, and she was over there with the lingerie on the tables on Monday with the big ass boobies popping out, and I was like, "Damn, Trish."
That was a time to be alive
Yeah,
as a
puberty
wrestling fan.
unlocked. Puberty unlocked. Mm.
I was done, bro. I was like, all right, I gotta do. I was like, I don't even know what to do yet, but I'm gonna fucking do it.
She made
Man.
divas what they were. She made wrestling divas what they was.
I'm telling you, Trish was bad, man. Trish was bad. And they had a couple
Think of-
cuties. You know, remember Sunny was a big deal to a lot of people back in the day. That was like the beginning days of the internet. Sunny broke the internet in the early days. But then you had a couple cuties running around. You had Jacqueline, you had Terry. There was a couple of them that was, but when
Lita.
Trish came, Lita was later. I think I can't remember who came first, if it was Lita or if it was Trish. And Lita was still in ECW.
Trish was first. Trish is OG. Yeah.
Yeah, Trish came in. She was a fitness model, and then
Lita was around
she
the
got signed.
Edge. So I think Lita was right after Attitude Era, like right when Edge was getting into his solo career.
Lita first came. Remember this shit? That this is like maybe 98, maybe 99. It still could have been that early, but she first came with S.A. Rios. Remember S.A. Rios? He was a luchador dude, and he would come in and he hit the moonsault. Remember Lita came in? She had the shiny red bra and the shiny red pants, and she go and she hurricanrana motherfuckers when S.A. Rios was fighting in the ring. But that was, bro. Yeah, Trish Stratus is my number 3, yo. That's definitely taking it home. All right, Kyle, number 3. What you got, bro?
All right, don't judge me. So keep in mind when this show came out, it's from an anime. When this show when this show came out, I was a little kid. But if anybody out there is a Sailor Moon fan, I got to give it up to Sailor Jupiter.
Oh shit!
Now here's the thing. Sailor Jupiter was like my first anime crush. It was between her, Sailor Mars, and another character from another show called Monster Rancher. Her name was Pixie. But my first one, look her up, you'll see why. But my first one was Sailor Jupiter, and the reason why I put Sailor Jupiter is always on my list is because Sailor Jupiter was the type that would number one defend you, like she had the strength, like she was the strongest one in the group, right? So she had that kind of rough edge to her, but at the same time she was also very soft and friendly, Like she wouldn't, but she's not afraid to scrap. And I was like, okay, I kind of like girls that are a little tough. I get it. Okay.
Yeah, that's cool. You sound like you really captivated like the persona, and you really like the persona of the character.
Yeah.
And that means something. That's past like the visual. So you really were interested in the actual personality that was made for the character.
When I rewatched the show recently, it kind of reaffirmed why I liked her so much growing up, is because she was the type of person that would defend you if she needed to, because she wouldn't mind getting into a fight. But also she had a balance of her soft personality, and she wouldn't be afraid to get her hands dirty.
Yeah. I watched a couple episodes. I actually watched quite a bit of Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon used to come on in the morning.
Yeah.
I used to wake up, especially in the morning when I used to wake up really early. I think it came on like 6 o'clock and 6:30. And then I used to watch Sailor Moon, and then I would get ready for school and stuff like that or whatever. And I would watch Saved by the Bell.
Saved by the Bell.
I would watch Mighty Max. Mighty Max would come on at like 7:30.
They need to redo Mighty Max.
Oh, Mighty Max was so fun. Such a great. We're gonna talk about it next week, guys. Let's do that. Let's just talk about cartoons, yo. We're gonna talk about cartoons that we fanned out on. I think that's really good. We'll do that. We'll do that for next week. Let's definitely do that next week. But that's the only time I watched Sailor Moon. And like you were saying, I was trying to think when you said like the cartoon. I was trying to think, was there any cartoons that I really? The only one I can think of was when remember the Street Fighter 2 anime?
Yep.
Okay. When Vega was kicking Chun-Li ass in her
tried to get her while she was in the shower.
I was looking at Chun-Li like, oh shit.
Yeah, get it. That was somebody's awakening right there.
I was like, damn, Chun-Li thick as hell. Like, oh shit. Yeah, so I ain't gonna lie, I can't even hate on that. All right, we gonna rock. All right, Stan, we got
Yes,
you at. I think you at
sir.
number 3 as well. We reaching the top. We reaching the top. What you got? Who's your number 3?
For sure. I'm gonna go cartoonish myself. I'm going with Dexter's mom from Dexter's Laboratory.
Oh, we went super left field. We were vibing. And it was like, she's like, fuck that. I'm going Marge Simpson and shit.
Wait.
Yo, as a kid, she was thick.
Oh my god.
She was thick in them green pants.
Got an
The
ass on
episode
her.
when she got that fight at the shopping cart.
Those freaking animators. Why the animators gotta be so horny? Like,
Bro.
no,
He was
no.
all
Oh
that
my
the
God,
green
because he's right.
pants, bro.
That's
That ain't
funny
wrong,
as shit.
bro.
That was funny as hell. That was that was perfect on cue, bro. I was like, damn, that shit. I can't even remember. I just remember Dexter and the little fucking girl with the pigtails. I don't remember her mom.
Oh no, I've
like,
seen way too many memes not to forget. Like, yeah,
I'm gonna
no,
look her up now. Fuck that, I'm gonna find her right now.
Most
Dexter's mom.
Most
Dexter's mom. Got it going on. Dexter's mom. All right, here we go. Damn, she popped right up too. Oh, listen.
You see what I'm talking about?
This bitch ain't nothing but shapes. Hold on, y'all. We gonna watch this motherfucker. Hold on. Let me see. I'm gonna share the screen real quick. Oh man. All right, so this is Dexter's mom. Damn, she got a fatty on. Look at
that's what
she just shapes. Fucking Dorito head, motherfucker. Oh, shit, yo, look at this shit. Oh yeah, y'all right. Okay, yeah, she got a
As a kid.
That's the craziest shit I've been talking about in this fucking show. I'll tell you. Oh shit. Yo, the internet is crazy, yo.
The internet is crazy. This is early internet right here. But
look at this shit. This is wild. Oh nah, niggas is too horny, bro. Oh, this shit crazy. Damn, they made her.
No, you're 100% right. But when you see somebody cosplay as her, they gotta make sure to get the
yeah.
When somebody cosplays as her, there is a cosplayer out there that I saw an interview for not too long ago. Her whole gimmick is she just cosplays MILFs. Right? So,
that's dope. That's dope.
She just cosplays MILF, so she does like a very sexy Lois from freaking Family Guy.
Lois is pretty sexy. I ain't gonna lie. Lois can get it.
But you think about the people animating these cartoons, right?
Oh,
yeah. They know exactly what they're doing.
Oh yeah. Especially anime. Drawing them big ass titties all over the place, and then
they know exactly.
That's how they all sound.
Like Americans, especially early cartoons, we focused on curves and legs and they didn't even care if you were freaking animals. This is why we are the way we are.
Yep. Horny ass people. Yep. You dead ass right. All right, that was a good one. Hey, Stan, you won with that one right there. I was like, holy shit. It was perfect. I'm clipping the fuck out of this right here. Everybody's gonna be laughing at this shit. All right, that was great. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and jump in. We got the top 2 now. We got 2 more. This is definitely somebody. This is one right here that lasted a long time. I used to look up her birthday. I used to look up a lot of shit. I had a fucking big ass crush here. I was over there trying to figure out if I had a shot for real. And that's Buffy the Vampire Slayer, bro. Sarah Michelle Gellar. That was my baby, bro. I was a giant, I'm still a giant Buffy the Vampire Slayer, man. I love that show. And her and of course Cordelia. Whew, man, Charisma Carpenter. That girl, she was fine as hell, man. But she wasn't touching Buffy. I had a crush on Sarah Michelle Gellar for like life, man. I like of course, she badass, kicking ass, but then she was always still like cute. And I was a early fan, like when Buffy came out in like 1998, And remember, she was a little thicker. She had a little bit more meat. And then she started getting really, really skinny, like in the later episodes and stuff. But I liked it when she had that meat on her. And then you, of course, you came out with Cruel Intentions and I Know What You Did Last Summer. And I was like, oh man, yeah, Sarah Michelle Gellar was my boo, bro. So yeah, that was my baby, man. And keep in mind, look at my list, man. I got a lot of white girls on my list, bro. Like I don't know what it was, bro. When I was younger, I was a snow bunny chaser, bro.
I
And
noticed that you got but what I noticed is you have two women up here that could whoop somebody's butt. Like that's
Trish
what I
Stratus.
know. Like one may be an actor, but
Yeah,
she was doing those stunts. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
true.
And the
That's
other one,
true.
and the other one's a wrestler. Which so you had to, so yeah, some of the fights were choreographed, but still, she's in the fight.
Oh yeah,
He had a
yeah.
thing for
No
Doms,
doubt
ladies and
about it.
gentlemen. He had a thing for Doms.
I'm trying to listen. And I never ever fucking thought about any of that shit before. But yeah, listen, maybe it's a hidden trait somewhere locked in the back of my brain or some shit. Get her. What's safe word?
Throw me on the wall, baby.
Just sit down. I'll be okay. I'll be good.
Oh, we wild.
Move the dresser right there. Move the dresser right there. Okay, stand up.
Push it over there. All right, Kyle.
Yep.
Number 2 for you, bro.
Okay. I had to think about this because I'm gonna probably go Power Rangers with this. But can I do it? Can I do a twofer? Because both Kimberly and Trini are both on my list.
Okay, so both yellow and pink.
Both, yes.
Damn, you had to be the breaker or whatever.
Both of them were on my list. Okay.
Okay. Hey, listen, that's fair enough. So you got Kimberly and what's it called?
And Trini.
All right, and Trini. Yeah.
And
I don't even gotta ask why for that one because shit. I'm listening. It better be on everybody. Listen, this motherfucker. Instead, who you got? Number two.
Number 2, I'm gonna give it to Maxine from Family Matters.
Oh,
yo, listen, that is crazy.
Oh,
you know, I just looked her up like 2 days ago, bro. Because I saw her on a TikTok, and I looked at her and I was like, damn, I remember Maxine has some fucking melons, bro. And remember, she was sexy as hell back in Family Matters. Yeah, she ain't get a lot of shine though.
But the thing is, like she's a sitcom vet. Right?
Yeah.
Like I went back and watched. Anybody here ever watch Punky Brewster?
Punky Brewster. Yep, that was her best friend.
Man, I went back and rewatched that so I could watch the revival series, right?
Yeah.
And I didn't know her real name was Cherry. Like
Cherry.
Like
yep.
Her real name was Cherry. Next thing you know, I looked her up. I followed her on socials. I'm like, wait, that's her real name, and they basically kept that for Punky. And then later on, I didn't know she was Maxine. I was like, wait a minute, but how old was she when and I forgot like how often they would have like people that were a little bit older playing
20-year-old playing teenager. Oh yeah.
Like Angela from Boy Meets World was the oldest cast member.
Yeah, she's very vocal about the antics on that show, and it really sucks because it's just a constant reminder. Like we love these characters, man. We watch them and we love them as characters and stuff like that. But then you get reminded, like some of these motherfuckers are dicks, in real life, man. You think you're gonna meet them and they're gonna be awesome, but really their personalities are just shit.
Yeah.
And she was talking a lot about that. I saw they got a pretty good podcast.
Oh yeah, Boy Meets World.
Yeah. They got a pretty good one. The best one was that the Ned's Declassified School of Survival got. Them motherfuckers, they came on their show and just laid it all on the loose.
They were like, this is what happened during this episode and the behind the scenes. This is what it like watching these like rewatch podcasts, even stuff like on the there's a Full House one. There's one for like Josh Josh Peck's got one where he's talking about the the ins and outs of Hollywood and and Drake and Josh and stuff like that. And there's one for Nickelodeon kids. There's all the behind the scenes stuff. I'm glad that we have that information now. You know, it makes you see them in a whole other light. You know?
That's what I thought
Yeah.
when I was listening to like, wrestling podcasts and stuff like that, or even just like podcasts that had wrestlers on it.
Yep.
And you were listening because especially like back in the 90s, like a lot of kayfabe was still alive, and they were really trying to make you think that the events were real. Like,
Yep.
they wanted you to believe the story was real.
Hmm.
And it was important, so they would hide a lot of shit, and you didn't have a lot of inside information or inside knowledge. So when podcasting got big and these guys were going on different shows and telling you inside stories, like, Jake the Snake is always one of the ones that he went on Joe Rogan. He was talking about Andre the Giant and the struggles that he had, like, finding hotels and being able to fit in places. He wouldn't be able to sit on the toilets. He would have to shit in the bathtub. And I'm sitting here like, this is fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's not even like about wrestling. It's just about the life of these people that I've watched my whole life.
Right.
And
Yeah.
it's crazy, man. It's awesome in a way. But you do find out, unfortunately, that some of them just suck.
Mm.
But that's crazy. Yeah, man. I mean, yeah. So you said your number two was who was it?
Max from Family Matters.
Maxine. She's fine as shit. Shit, Punky Brewster's fucking fine as hell. I don't know her real name. She had an awkward name.
Moon. I forgot her.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, they're both.
She fine as hell. She fine
yeah.
as hell. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
she looked good as shit. But yeah, I would say that's a real good one. Yeah, Maxine from Family Matters was fine as hell. But my number one, you said it, Kyle. My number one, without a doubt, I don't even have to think hard. My very first crush that I was like, damn, honorable mention, Brenda from 90210. I used to watch 90210 as a kid just because Brenda was on it. I was in love with her, bro. Like the first season, I was in love with Brenda. And then Donna, and then who's the other one? I forgot the other one, but yeah, I was in love with them. But honorable mention because Kimberly, the fucking Pink Ranger. Listen, bro, you can forget about it. That was my boo. I loved that fucking girl before I even knew what it was. I used to go to school talking about the Pink Raiders. Like, no, I love it. I found out her real name. I remember it was a point, and I had to be like third, fourth grade, man. I knew this girl so much. We didn't have no technology or movies. I used to get the Sunday paper, and I used to look up different movies, and I found a movie that she was in. It was like a teacher movie, teaching Tingle, or I forgot what it was, but she was in it. I stayed up to watch. It wasn't the one with Katie Holmes. I know that was another movie, which Katie Holmes is another one. She's another honorable mention. But yeah, I stayed up as a kid and watched this movie. It came on like Channel 4, like NBC, and she was in it just because she was in it. I was like, man, I fucking love this girl. But yeah, the Pink Ranger was my baby, man.
I remember when I first saw her in saw her in Power Rangers first. Then later on, I'm watching Disney Channel like the free preview week, and this movie called Susie Q comes on, and I noticed it was her. I was like, oh, she plays a high schooler from the 1950s who got into a car accident while on a date with her boyfriend, and she's a ghost throughout the film, right? And
damn.
she's a ghost throughout the film, and only it's one of those things where only like one person can see you, and the ghost needs your help, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It's sweet, it's wholesome. She was also in a movie, and this one they showed in school. They were teaching us about anorexia and bulimia and other eating disorders. She played a young lady who who was developing an eating disorder. So we got to so we got it was dramatic. We got to see her body like slim down and devolve, and see that she was doing I think she had bulimia. Like she would eat something really quick, and then she would
throw it up.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That hit like hard. We
Yeah.
were talking about the ins and outs of mental health, and how it was easy for anyone at any age to develop an eating disorder, and they had to watch that, and that hurt.
Yeah, man, that's shit like that is serious, man. I mean, whenever I hear about that, you know what I think of? I think of like we were just talking about before, like a hack. Like if you think about it, like that's really what it is. Like it gives you the ability to know how to fix something that you may have went too far. Because I think we all have those things, especially people who struggle with like weight loss and stuff like that, where it's like, fuck man, I don't want to eat this burger, and then you fuck up and you eat it, and then you find out, wait a minute, there's something I can do to get rid of it, and then it's like it's kind of like a hack. It's like an easy method, and
That's
it's
what they
like, man,
think.
fuck that, I'm about to go throw this shit up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I ate it, I fucked up, and I'm about to throw this shit up. So now you have. I don't want to rant with this, but this is connected. Just let me get it out. I told my wife one time, we were talking about when we had our baby, and I was talking to her because I always hated when people take their kids and they throw them up in the air and they drop. Now, I'm not talking about like, oh, you got your baby, oh, woo, and you just got them, and it's really controlled. It's still a little bit, awkward, especially when they're really young. You know, oh yeah, that's fun, that's fun. But then you got these goofy motherfuckers who get on the internet and they take their baby and they're literally trying to trying to be Superman in the Olympics and shit, and they throwing them up in the fucking air, and then they catching them, and you see some video, and you almost fumble your fucking child. That if he hits the ground, it's a high possibility. That's it. That motherfucker's done. So you're taking that risk for no reason at all.
Nah.
So I'm talking to my wife about that shit one day, and I was explaining to her, I was like, yeah, I don't do stuff like that because I don't want to feel the success of catching her. If I take my daughter and I throw her in the air and I catch her, now I know I can do it. What does that open up? That opens up the possibility, the realm, the confidence of me saying, I threw up before, I could throw up again. You feel me? You get what I'm saying? Like,
so you don't want to overdo it.
Exactly. I don't want to open up that confidence level of saying, oh, I can do it. Man, listen, I do it all. You hear people say this shit. Man, I drive drunk all the time.
Oh, God.
Yeah, motherfucker. You do. But that don't mean that means you just been hella lucky. But that one time,
dream deferred. That one last time you're such a pro and you fuck up.
That's why I'm saying, like, that's why I wanted to tell that story, because I feel like that's why sometimes it's so much better to not do some shit. You know what I'm saying? Because once you get that feeling of like, man, fuck it, I'll just do this one more time. Oh, fuck it, I'll just try this. You know what I'm saying? And then that's how motherfuckers get caught. That's how motherfuckers get caught up. You know,
I scrutinized MJ when he did the little balcony thing. Like, yeah, I do this. Took my baby to fans one.
No. This is not Lion King.
And you would have whoop, and Blanket would say bye bye.
Crazy shit like that, bro. Crazy shit like that.
There was this one. There's one comedian I follow. His name is Christopher Titus, and he was talking about he was talking about his oldest daughter when she was little. He used to do the toss up thing, and then one day she just screamed out, "No, like that!" And he's like, "Oh, so I've been doing this for years, just traumatizing her. She didn't want that, right? You just think it's cute because they're little butter balls of joy, and then next thing you know, they know how to talk now, and they're trying to express how they're feeling. No, I don't want this. Like,
listen, man. Yeah, some things you kind of just hope that you're intelligent enough to not have to learn from the mistake, yo. I am on a damn tour teaching my kids that shit, right? I mean, literally, I feel like I wake up every day and go to work to teach my kids that shit. The difference between knowing how to take a proper risk, because you don't want to be the person who plays everything too safe, but you don't want to be the person who's constantly taking unnecessary risks, like throwing your fucking baby up in the air. It's not that fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't that fun, motherfucker. Like, you're enjoying it probably more than the baby, because you're trying, to me, I think you're trying to prove to yourself that you can do it. Like the motherfucker who lets the dog off the leash and says, he won't bite you. I know I have control. But the dog's like, man, fuck you. I'm going to do what I want. And by the time you can save it, it's going to be done. So
instinct kicked in real quick.
That's right, man. It's like you don't always have to test the situation, man. Just, know when to test and take the risk, and don't So if you eat that burger, I know this shit went like, all the way to another side, but it all is relevant. If you eat that burger and you say to yourself, well, I know I can just throw up later, that's a fucking crazy mentality. And like you said, Kyle, mental health. You fucking sitting there eating food, but you have the knowledge of, well, I don't have to keep it down.
Right.
Listen, bro,
ooh,
don't fuck with it. You know what I'm
no.
saying? Don't take that crack or whatever because I know I can stop. It's right there though. It's like, bro, like that's the whole thing about addiction.
I lost a friend to that.
It's
Real
crazy,
talk.
man.
Not, so, and they used to like, and people didn't believe her at first when she would talk about having an eating disorder because she was a big girl, right? So they thought because she was a big girl that all she did was eat, right?
Yeah.
But they didn't know her life like that. I knew her life. She was stressed. It was a lot. It was a lot of things that went into that. Yeah, there was things that she wished that she ate that were a little beyond unhealthy and stuff like that. But she also a lot of times did not eat, and
Yeah.
it just
Trying to balance it. I can't even lie. Even I've done that when I was really working out. A lot of the things I would do, even though I still try to do fast. It's way harder for me to do it ever than it was before. But one thing that I used to do, there's probably a mental thing, is I would eat and I would fast. So I would eat. I would do fucking 3-day fast on a regular basis, bro. Like I'm talking like every week. So, but when I would get done, I would eat. Like I'd eat whatever the fuck I wanted, and I would justify it. Like, fuck it, I'm gonna eat whatever I want. I go in. It would be nice. I'd wake up at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and I would just eat whatever the fuck I wanted. And then the next day, I'd be like, damn, I just ate all that food. I'm fasting. Fuck it, I'm fasting for like 3 days, and I lost a shitload of weight. I was working out and stuff too. I was doing a lot, but I'm just saying like that's how it fucks with your mental, bro. It's very easy to damage your mental state, especially when you feel some type of way, like you're unhappy about your image, or that shit is very easy to fuck yourself up. Yeah. Damn, we was doing top 5 childhood crushes, and we got some real shit. It's the ENT show, baby.
To me, that's what we do, people.
That's what we do. You absolutely right. Stan's good to have you back and talking shit. Stan, who got I think we got one more number one.
Yeah.
One more number one. Who
got
Kyle and Stan. Y'all got y'all number ones left, and then we out.
Yeah.
Kyle, you take it first because I got mine. I'm gonna hit and see what y'all angle at first.
Okay. So I'm gonna just say these are voice actors.
Okay.
These are voice actors. Cree Summer and Tara Strong.
Tara Strong. She's fine as shit.
Cree Summer and Tara Strong. Cree Summer.
I don't know Cree Summer.
Cree Summer. If you don't know Cree
Susie
Summer,
Carmichael from the Rugrats.
First off,
number 5, Kids Next Door.
Tell him. And if you're a different World fan, she played Freddie on Different World. Been in the voice.
Gosh, okay, yeah. Okay, I got her pulled up right here. Yeah. She's pretty good.
Her and Tara Strong basically came up at the same time. She also played Elmira on Tiny Toons.
On Tiny Toons, yeah.
And she
I
was
see it
the
here.
original Penny on Inspector Gadget.
She was Storm in what's it called?
She was Storm one time.
X-Men Evolution, I think.
It was a superhero squad show. And she's been in a bunch of stuff. She's still working today, and we know Tara Strong's we know Tara Strong's like list of just
endless. Tommy Pickles.
Exactly. But when I first saw I knew what Cree Summer looked like, right? Because I heard their voices first, growing up. But when I first saw what they both looked like, I was like, oh.
Especially Tara Strong, because I remember I didn't know this was old girl from Different World. I never knew that was her, and she's always been cute. But Tara Strong, the first time I saw her, and I guess I didn't realize I was looking at her, was in Pee-wee. Was when she was in Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Daily, you're mixing her up with E.T. Daily. They kind of
that's not her.
Yeah, they kind of look similar though. They got but E.T. that's E.T. Daily you're thinking about.
Damn, I've been thinking wrong all my life. Look at that.
But they both have been on some of the same shows together. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, damn. Well, I know Tara Strong too. Then yeah, I know
Yeah.
she got. Like I said, I'm a breast man, so I definitely know her.
Oh,
Damn, that girl. Yeah, she's sexy as shit. To be behind the camera, listen, bro, or like away from the camera, yeah, she's sexy as hell.
and change like this, change, change. You have that kind of talent to change, to not only change up your voice, but they're also actors. You know what I'm saying? That's
Oof.
that's one thing you gotta that's one thing you gotta keep in mind. And she's
Yeah.
very and she's very like on social media, she, especially when it came to like politics and stuff, she's very she's very outspoken on where she stands on
Yeah.
things. And it has she's gotten into a little bit of trouble, but she stands on business. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man. Hey, listen. Yeah, she was always cute as hell. I remember seeing her a while ago.
Yeah. Yeah, out of those two, I will not pick, but they both are very and they both can sing, One thing I
Oh,
didn't
really?
realize, like E.G. Daily, she's been part of bands before. She's toured. She's got music out, and freaking Cree Summer. She's got, she was trying to get a record deal before she got into acting. Like, one of the biggest things that she wanted to do was, she had a band. She was she was doing things in Canada. She had a few singles out, but the genre of music she was doing was very alternative rock, and they act like they didn't know what to do with a hippie black kid who wanted
Yeah.
to do alternative rock at the time. And
Yeah,
the
I
stuff was
believe
still
it.
out there.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. But hey, listen, two good picks, man. Yeah, I can definitely see why. Like I said, that Tara Strong, yeah, she's fine as fuck. But yeah, you put me on game because I definitely I didn't realize that was no girl. I was always thinking that was a girl from
Yeah,
from
look up E.G. Daily and then
Big
look up
Adventure.
Tara Strong. They're like best friends.
I'm
You
gonna
know,
check that shit out. All right, Stat, you sending us home, bro. What's your last one? Your number one childhood crush that you was like, damn, this is my baby right here.
I'm going with Diamond from Players Club.
Damn.
Lisa,
What's her name? Lisa.
Lisa Ray McCoy. Like, as a kid, first of all, I had no business watching that movie.
what were you
As a
doing
kid,
watching Players
That's
Club?
true.
My
But we all watched it. Let's be real.
Lisa bring it and put it on and thought I was asleep. Like, go to bed. Be under the cover. Like, when Mr. Kell song came on, seems like you're ready, and she broke out. Yes, hypnotized.
Yeah.
Instantly.
Yeah. Lisa Ray was fucking fine as hell, man. Yeah, she was definitely sexy as hell. And we had you had her, and then of course you had Players Club, and that was around the wood. Me and my cousins would always sneak up and watch the movies and shit. That was just what we did. Friday, Players Club, the wood. Yeah, man. Yeah, she was fine as shit. She had who else was in that movie? Who was the one that died? I can't remember the girl who they went to the party and then they finally killed her because she was over there trying to do too much or whatever. The short one, she had that round booty, the short hair. Am I thinking of the same movie? Yeah, that's Players Club. Remember, she had like her friend, and then the one girl was over there trying to like take her. Ice Cube was taking her to the party so she could make more money, and then they killed her.
Oh shoot. I've never seen the movie. So.
Bro,
wait, she got killed in the movie or she got killed in real life?
No, in the movie.
She got raped. She didn't get killed.
Oh, she didn't get killed. Didn't they shoot? I thought they shot her.
No, nobody got shot.
Okay, I'm remembering the shit wrong. I just remember it was something that happened because she was in the bed.
With her cousin.
Her cousin.
She went to Junior's party and got raped.
Yeah. Okay, that's no, not Lisa Ray. Lisa Ray got raped by the other
that was
girl.
Her cousin. Remember, her cousin came to stay with her, and she got hooked on hanging out with the girl. When she came and she whooped her girl's ass at the end, Ronnie, when she whooped Ronnie's ass.
That's right.
Yeah, that was her cousin that got raped.
Damn. Okay, I was remembering it wrong. All right, man. Like I said, I watched all this shit. I can't fucking remember. I remember
you the was packing everybody in it. Like,
I'm telling you, I'm sitting like
I
remember.
Like,
I'm like,
she got.
Bro, listen, it's late, man. Listen,
she got killed that day, but they killed her.
That's That was a good ass pick though. Yeah, Lisa Ray. Shit, I haven't heard from her in a while. You know who else is fine as shit? Not they always look familiar to me. I don't even know her name, but remember in Martin Lawrence with Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins,
Yeah.
the girl that him and Cedric was fighting over that he liked. She had like the green eyes.
Oh
She
yeah,
looks
Oh,
kind of
Nicole,
similar to Vanessa Williams.
I've seen her in a bunch of stuff.
Married Nicole Kojo because she's married to Boris Kojo.
Yeah,
Remember?
yeah. Fucking
I know
beautiful, man.
exactly.
Whew, she is gorgeous, man. Yeah, she is always gorgeous. She reminds me of, like, every time I see her, she reminds me of kind of like Elisa Ray. Like they similar, like she's a little darker, but they got the
Mm-hmm.
same like kind of features. Yeah, she fucking beautiful. Yo, man, guys, listen. Listen, we went a full 2 hours, man. And listen, we've had people watching us this whole time. We want to thank you guys first off for watching. I know you guys really enjoy the entertainment show. We love coming on here and just talking about what we love, man. As you guys can see, there's a ton of entertainment out here. We haven't even talked about the TV shows that's coming out. We touched on Cobra Kai. Stranger Things is coming out this year. They're going to wrap up their season. WWE is on fucking Netflix now. Like, and then we're also going to talk about some shit about Netflix raising their prices, and we're going to talk some shit. We're going to talk some shit, y'all. Yeah, we back in this motherfucker. So Thursday nights, 8:00 is where you can catch us. Trust me, next week I will have the intro back. I will have everything. We're going to do a brand new intro because, like I said, some things have changed. We're not doing the show off segment no more. We're going to come on here and stay. Like I said, man, you're more than welcome every week. Jump in the crew. This has been a lot of fun. Great conversation, definitely a lot of laughs. Definitely check us out on YouTube, man. Go ahead and check Stead out. He's coming back with Who They Want, and I can't wait to see what shows he's got coming. But anybody got anything in closing? Anything before we wrap it up?
Tonight was fun. Tonight was very fun. I loved everybody's opinions on things, and honestly, like let me take an opportunity to plug. I got Able coming back. I've been saying that for months. But we're setting up interviews. We're talking mental health. We're talking disabilities. We're talking about what's going on in this world. How are we mentally? There's a lot going on right now. There's a lot going on right now. How is everybody? Come talk about it on A for Able. You can catch it on all streaming platforms.
Awesome. Yep, definitely check out Kyle Eric, man. He's got a lot going on, and you need it. Trust me, people need it, bro. That's why, like I was saying earlier about Beyond 1130. One of the things I love about that show is we kind of get on there, and we don't always agree with each other. It gives us space to argue, but we try to argue in a good way because we open up about how we feel about certain topics, and you need that shit. You need to be able to vent a little bit and not feel like you're going to be crucified for stating an opinion that maybe ain't popular. But shit, it's yours. Right. I can fucking pretend to be like, yeah, but hey, listen, I don't feel that way. I'm gonna tell you. So here's what it is. What you got, Stead?
Like I said, be prepared. I'm making some moves, making waves again. I'm honored, to be a part of this, to grease the wheels, get it back going. Who They Want will be back February. TBA, DJ Steady's back to talk that podcast shit because we need it. There's so much shit going on to not address it. Like you say, even if it's just entertainment, some shit to just blow off steam. I miss it, and I'm honored to be back.
Yeah, man. Definitely glad to have you back. You definitely brought a nice presence to the show today. And we're definitely going to be doing a whole lot more. Beeline, I love you guys. It's late. We're going to go ahead and let you guys get to bed. But until next time, make sure that you like and you share and you subscribe to the channel over there on YouTube. We're building them numbers up. And of course, we have the B-Line Entertainment LLC.com where you can check out all of our shows, even the shows that we're not even doing anymore, like Live in the Line and Commission Talks. We still got some wrestling up there. And then if you need any editing services, if you need any merch, if you got anything you want to talk about, send me an email. You want to be a sponsor, that's what we're looking for right now. We get some sponsors in here. We're going to play you at the front of the show as well as the end of the show. So as soon as we got some new ones, we're going to drive y'all on. And listen, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay true, stay positive, pay attention, baby. We're going to be back next week. I don't even know if I got my clothes. I do got my clothes. I'm out. See y'all later. Have a great night, guys.